It would be very helpful if you first try to solve the problem yourself before watching this video.
Question 339. What are all time intervals in which the particle speeds up? Remember, the particle speeds up when the velocity and acceleration have the same signs, right? Either positive, positive, or negative, negative. In these cases, the particle speeds up. Also, the particle slows down when the velocity and acceleration have different signs. Let's say velocity is positive and acceleration is negative, or velocity is negative, acceleration is positive. In these cases, the particle slows down, right? Okay, we have a position here, right? Position function here. Let's find the velocity. Okay, velocity was equal to 12t squared minus 42t plus 18. And we found the values of t where the velocity is equal to 0 in question 338, right? So velocity was equal to 0 when t is equal to 1/2 and 3, right? Now let's find the acceleration. Acceleration is the derivative of a velocity, right? So we're gonna differentiate this function right here. That's 24t minus 42, right? And set that is equal to 0. Acceleration is equal to 0 when, let's see, 24t is equal to 42, right? So t is equal to 42 over 24. So that's going to be 6 times 4, 6 times 7. That's 7 over 4, right? So we're going to test the intervals. So let's draw number line. Well, that's actually time line, right? Okay. This is time. The interval was from 0 to 4. So here's a 0. Let's say here is 4. So up here, we're going to test the sign of a velocity. Down here, we're going to test the sign of acceleration. Velocity is equal to when t is equal to 1/2. Let's say here is 1/2. And 3. Let's say here is a 3. Okay, 7 over 4 is 1.75, right? So that's going to be half to between 1/2 and 3. Let's say here is 7 over 4. Okay, so we're going to test acceleration, the sign of acceleration. Right? Okay, in question 338, we found out velocity was positive, negative, positive. Right? What about acceleration in this interval right here? We're going to substitute, let's say 1, I guess. 1. If we substitute 1 here, that's going to be 24 minus 42, which is negative, right? So we have a negative here. In this interval, let's substitute 3. Okay, here, 3. So if we substitute 3 here, that's going to be, what is it? Is it 70, 84? Okay, well, 84 minus 42, that's positive, right? So that's going to be positive here, right? Remember, the particle speeds up when velocity and acceleration have the same signs. Positive, positive, or negative, negative, right? So velocity is positive from here to here, but acceleration is negative. Velocity is negative here. Acceleration is also negative here, right? So from here to here, this interval right here, they're both negative. Here, this interval right here, oops, excuse me. Oops. Okay, so this interval right here, velocity is negative, but acceleration is positive, right? But this interval right here, they're both positive, right? So from here to all the way to here. But we have to include 4, right? Because when velocity, when t is equal to 4, when t is equal to 4 here, then velocity is going to be positive, and when t is equal to 4, acceleration is also positive, right? So the answer has to be between 1/2 to 7 over 4, or from 3 to 4 included. So 1/2 to 4 over 7, I mean, this must be 7 over 4, right? Yeah, there's a typo here. This is a 7 over 4. This is also 7 over 4. I'm sorry about this. Okay, so the answer has to be B. All right.